welcome to Quarantine Karaoke. My name is Sarah Lonsert. I am a professional singer, and I am your host for this wonderful Twitch show that I host. I don't know. I told you all of these intros to Quarantine Karaoke get progressively worse as the show goes on. Also, what gets interestingly worse is I'm actually wearing a really sparkly sweater right now, but I don't think you can tell on stream that it is super sparkly. Makes me really, really sad. Yeah, you can't even see how sparkly it is. That makes me sad. Oh well. You live and you learn. So, it is that time of year where you will start seeing me wear a bunch of comfy sweaters because it is cold. And so I need to wear sweaters to stay warm. I did want to just say happy holidays to everybody who is watching. We will be singing a couple of holiday songs for the stream today. Just, to add in some holiday spice into the mix. So if you're not a huge fan of musical theater, don't worry, there will be holiday songs as well. Speaking of holiday songs, I wanted to make the quick announcement that everyone's been waiting for. So this last week, or this week, so Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is my last week of school. So no more school after this week for me. That's really exciting stuff. And so that means that the stream schedule is going to change just a teensy bit. So all throughout December, I'm just going to keep the same schedule. We're going to still do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but we're going to move it back an hour. We're going to start at 6 o'clock instead of 7. I know a couple of you have been asking me to move it back to 6 again. So we can absolutely move the stream back to 6 p.m. So no worries there. So all through December, the stream will start at 6 p.m. and will go till 7 p.m. So that is when the singing will start. Whether or not I will be streaming earlier is kind of still up in the air, because I do want to be streaming some fun things like some gaming, other fun sort of streamer-esque things. So, but for sure, the singing quarantine karaoke power hour will begin at 6 p.m. and will go till 7 p.m. Starting next week. But all through this week, it is still the same, 7 to 8 p.m. In hindsight, I probably should have changed it to 6 p.m. this week, but oh well. But yeah, so we will be starting the stream at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Starting next week. And also, a fun little addition for the holidays, because I'm not officially adding any more streams on Thursday and Friday as of today. I might talk to some of my family just to get an idea of what to do on those 2 days for singing in the hour. But for December at least, we are going to be sticking with the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday theme that we've been going with, and just starting it back an hour. So we're going to start the stream at 6 p.m. starting next Monday. So that doesn't mean that I won't be streaming on Thursdays and Fridays. I do want to start streaming on those days again. But again, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do on those 2 days. So once I figure that out, I will let you know. Also, speaking about adding some streams, I wanted to let you all know that on Christmas Eve, which is obviously it's December 24th, but that is next Thursday. Normally I do not stream on Thursdays, but I am making an exception for the holiday. So what I am planning on doing an hour-long Christmas Eve service where there is just a bunch of Christmas carols. So I don't know exactly when it'll start, because I personally have I have a church job, so I do need to be I have 2 Christmas Eve services that night. Both of them are live streams, so it's totally definitely adhering to COVID standards. But I personally wanted to give the stream community a little something. So after my 2 live stream services, I'm going to be heading back here, and I want to stream some carols. I'm pretty sure that that'll probably be around 8 p.m. Pacific time, because my church service starts at 6 p.m. So that might be cutting it a little close. We might start at 8:30 Pacific time. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to have to make sure as to when I will be out of church in order to come back here, set up the stream and all of that stuff. But it will be late at night. So if you aren't prone to being up that late, no big deal. But we are going to be having a Christmas Eve carols stream. So that'll be on December 24th, probably around 8:30 or 9 p.m. Pacific time. And we'll be just singing exclusively holiday songs to ring in Christmas. So that'll be really fun, unless you guys want to have that stream before I go to church. So maybe we could start that stream around noon to 1, and we could just have those Christmas carols. So I will leave that up to you all to discuss and figure out. So would you rather have a Christmas Eve service from noon to 1 or at 8:30 or 9? So that all depends on you. And I'll be putting out a poll like that on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, all of those good places. So now that school is almost over, my last final is tomorrow. So once school is over, I will be so much more free to do more things. So yes. So I'm excited to announce that I will be doing a Christmas Eve caroling stream. That'll be really, really fun and awesome. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. And before we start the stream, really quick before I start singing, I do want to just give a few quick regular announcements. That is, if you're watching the stream on Facebook or YouTube, hello and welcome to the stream. I do highly suggest that you watch the stream on Twitch, because eventually the stream will become a Twitch exclusive. So and I don't want you to miss out. So if you could hashtag switch to Twitch, that would be amazing. So that way you are still up to snuff on what is going on the stream world. Also, if you are watching on Twitch, please think about becoming a follower and a subscriber if you would like to support this channel. Becoming a follower just means you get notified as to when I go live, and being a subscriber means that you're taking that one extra step and helping support me and support this channel and support this show. And if you want to take it one extra step further, there's a handy dandy donate button down below. And if you want to take it even one more step further, you can absolutely spread the news and tell your friends, because that's one of the best ways that you can help the channel, honestly. So those are all of the announcements that I have. I know there were a lot, but most importantly, the stream will be moving back an hour. We're going to be starting at 6 p.m. Pacific time next week, starting next week, and there will be a Christmas Eve stream. The time on that will be up for you to decide. So it'll either be from noon to 1 or 8:30, 9 to 9:30, 10. So that'll be up to you guys, and I will, of course, post that on Facebook. So let us begin some singing. So let's do some musical theater today, or maybe we should start with some holiday. So let's do some holiday stuff just to start it off. And let's do some Jingle Bell Rock just to start off in a nice, fun atmosphere so that we start off the stream nice and right. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock, mixing and a mingling, a jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle Bell Rock, jingle bells chiming, jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to ride. was some fun Jingle Bell Rock just to start off the stream a little bit with the holiday spirit. And thank you so much, Chansiev. I'm glad that you are enjoying some of the holiday spirit. And happy Monday. Yeah, it is Monday. It's kind of crazy. Oh my gosh. Did I do something weird on the oh my gosh. Hold on 1 minute. Okay. Yes. Holiday spirit and Monday. And hello, Gouda. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. So I think it'd be really fun if we did another fun Christmas song. So let's do some rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Just to get ourselves in a little bit more of the Christmassy spirit before we move on to some musical theater songs. And then we'll end with some Christmas songs as well. What about that? Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the hall with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices saying, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Gotta love some rocking around the Christmas tree. Really, really fun, awesome holiday songs to get us into that holiday spirit. I mean, come on, we got Rudolph over here dancing. We can't sing some holiday songs and have Rudolph not be dancing to some holiday songs. So we will sing some more holiday songs towards the end of the stream. But as promised, this is also Musical Theater Mondays. Just because it is Christmas doesn't mean that we can't, stay on schedule with musical theater stuff. Yes, John, it's all about that fake programmed trombone. I know. One of the reasons that it's really hard for me to find some karaoke tracks for a lot of songs that I want to sing is because some karaoke tracks are just so horrible. And I don't want any song that I sing to sound like horrible because the track is horrible. So I always try to find a non computerized karaoke track, but sometimes that just isn't possible. Sometimes the karaoke tracks are what they are and they're super ugh, and I just have to deal with it because that's kind of the nature of karaoke tracks. So let us transition out of the holidays. But I won't transition too far because I do want to go to another musical that has to deal with snow. And that would be some Anastasia. And she and in this musical she is very much In the snows of Russia, it is winter. So kind of sticking with the same snow theme going on. But some Once Upon a December, I think, is a great, great musical theater song to kind of transition us out of holiday songs and into our music theater. And I can't think of anything, close to Christmas than December. So this is going to be some Once Upon a December from the musical Anastasia. Dancing bears, painted wings, things I almost remember, and a song someone sings once upon a December. Someone holds me safe and warm. Horses prance through a silver storm. Figures dancing gracefully across my memory. Someone holds me safe and warm. Horses prance through a silver storm. Figures dancing gracefully across my memory. Far away, long ago, glowing dim as an ember, things my heart used to know, things it yearns to remember. And a song someone sings once upon a December. That was some Once Upon a December from the musical Anastasia. And Sunrise or Sunset or Wonder of Wonders from Fiddler on the Roof. That sounds like a great idea. Actually, funny thing is that Fiddler on the Roof is probably in my top 5 favorite musicals of all time. So I really, really love that musical. But the weird thing is that I've never sung anything from that musical. So I definitely need to learn some Wonder of Wonders. I need to learn. There's a wonderful song in Fiddler on the Roof, and I'm totally forgetting its name. Far from the home I love. Oh, I love that song. So I need to learn that song. Oh my gosh. But we can absolutely try some Sunrise and Sunset, Chansiev, because that's like the most famous song from there, from that musical. And that is a super awesome suggestion. Thank you so much for that request, Chansiev. I will absolutely learn some Wonders of Wonders because I never even occurred to me, but I know that song has a lot of words. But it's so, so awesome. So I will do some Sunrise and Sunset. You know what? Here, I'll sandwich it in because I was gonna do some Journey to the Past right now from the musical Anastasia. But you know what? We'll sandwich some Sunrise and Sunset in between. So Sunrise, Sunset. Okay, you're gonna have to forgive me. I have never actually sung this song myself, so we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna be stretching, as old Tommy T likes to say. So let's do some Sunrise Sunset from Fiddler on the Roof. So that was some right off the cuff, some Sunrise Sunset from Fiddler on the Roof, and boy oh boy, I know that song a lot better than I originally thought I did. That's good. Woo! Did it. Can add that into the books. Hello, James Valentine on Facebook. Welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for that nice compliment. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you're here, James. Welcome to the stream. And I hope you enjoyed, Chancia. That's some Sunrise Sunset for you from Fiddler on the Roof. Thank you so much for that request, because I personally love Fiddler on the Roof. It's one of my favorite musicals of all time. So I really need to look into some more Fiddler on the Roof. Like, ugh, I need to sing some more Fiddler on the Roof. Um Thank you, Chansiev. She says, for never having sung this, I nailed it. So, Seeing as this is one of my favorite musicals, I do know the songs. I just have never sung them. And knowing a song versus singing a song is 100% different, as I'm sure I have demonstrated that a million times on this stream. And thank you so much, Gauda. She says, wonderfully done. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Gauda. Very, very sweet. Thank you so much. And I hope that you enjoyed your request, Chansiev, and thank you so much for reminding me that Fiddler on the Roof is a musical that I haven't done on the show, which is that's crazy to me. I cannot believe that. So as I said before, we did some Sunrise Sunset. I'm gonna do some Journey to the Past from the musical Anastasia. We're kind of gonna sandwich this together, and then I thought it'd be really fun if we did some Do Re Mi from The Sound of Music. Again, I don't think that's something that I have done on this stream, some Sound of Music. So why not do a fun song, some Do Re Mi. So yeah. So we're going to do some Journey to the Past, then some Do Re Mi from Sound of Music. So Journey to the Past is first, and that is from the musical Anastasia. So we're doing a nice sandwich effect. And I have lost my mouse, but I found it. Thank goodness. All right, let's do this. Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear or how the world can seem so vast on this journey to the past. Somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms will open wide. I'll be safe and wanted. Finally home where I belong. Well, starting now, I'm learning fast on this journey to the past. Love, family, there was once a time I must have had them too. Home, love, family, I will never be complete until I find you. One step at a time, one hope then another. Who knows where this road may go? Back to who I was, on to find my future. Things my heart still needs to know. Yes, let this be a sign. Let this road be mine. Let it lead me to my past and bring me home. At That was some Journeys to the Past in the musical Anastasia. We have sandwiched some Sunrise Sunset between two Anastasia songs. So really, really awesome and fun way to start off the well, I mean, we haven't started off the stream this way. The stream's already halfway over. It's 7:30. Hello, Tadmis. Welcome to the stream. name. Thank you so much. He says, well, I don't, they say, your voice is lovely as always. So glad to be here finally. So thank you so much, Tadmus. I very much appreciate those wonderful comments. Thank you so very much. Before we do, you're not okay. So Chauncey, so Anastasia is actually a new musical. It actually comes. Have you ever heard of the Don Bluth movie of the same name? A lot of people mistook it for Disney back when it first came out because it was animated kind of like Disney, and it had a beautiful girl in a ball gown. So that is what the musical is based off. It's based off of the Don Bluth movie of the exact same name. So if you're a big fan of the Don Bluth movie, then you should definitely check out some Anastasia because it's a really fantastic musical from what I have heard. As I said before we went off on this tangent, which is never a bad thing. I love tangents. Tangents can be where you learn the most about a person or you learn the most about a subject. One of my teachers, speaking of a tangent, one of my teachers this semester went off on tangents so much, but we still learned a lot of the material because his tangents always related somehow back to the material we were studying. It was like he went to London and then came back to California, but it all made sense in the end. So he just encapsulated that entire area, and it was just crazy. I was like, my gosh, how do you do this? You remember the movie? You never saw Anastasia? Oh my gosh, Chance, yeah, you need to go see Anastasia. Oh, it's a good movie. It's a Don Bluth movie, so I'm very biased towards Don Bluth movies. I just love Don Bluth's animations in his movies. So it is definitely the most fairy tale-esque of his movies. So if you get a chance, I would highly recommend watching some Anastasia from Don Bluth. So it is definitely, it's no American Tale, but it is I think it's one of his better movies. But that's a really, really personal bias on my side. So I suggest that you watch it and make your own opinions, but personally, I think it's a really, really great movie, and you would not be wasting your time with that movie. It is it's a great movie. So you should definitely check it out, is what I'm trying to say. So I think, speaking of movies that I actually recently have seen, I actually just watched The Sound of Music a couple of months ago, and I think it would be really fun if we did some Do Re Mi from The Sound of Music, so you can all sing along at home, and we'll be singing some music together. Do a dear. Oh, hold on. There we go. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with A, B, C. When you sing, you begin with Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. The first three notes just happen to be Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti. Oh, Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So, a needle sewing thread. La, to follow so. Ti, a drink with jam and bread. That would bring us back to Do, Do. A deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So, a needle sewing thread. La, a note to follow so. Ti, a drink with jam and bread. That would bring us back to Do. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Fa, is such a really, really cute and amazing song from The Sound of Music. Tadmus, oh, you're smiling so big. A very happy childhood memory. Aw, thank you so much, Tadmus. I am so glad that you love it. Happy holidays, Maurice on Facebook. Welcome to the stream. Maurice, I had my jury today, and I'm finally done. I'm done with singing for the semester, and now I just have 2 more juries tomorrow, and then I'm done with the semester. So I am extremely excited, and I was sad that you were not there in my jury. So sad dish. And I know that we talked about me possibly live streaming my juries. The juries went so fast that it would have been ridiculously hard. It literally was less than 10 minutes in my jury, so I deeply apologize for not being able to do that. But hopefully, one day I will be able to get good enough equipment where I can sing some opera live on stream for you, so that you can hear what I did in my jury. So there you go. If all of you were wondering what I was doing during the song of Do Re Mi, I don't know if a lot of you know this, but there are actually hand signs to help us sing Do Re Mi. I learned them in undergrad, but a lot of people learn them a lot younger than that. It is a kid's method to figure out how to sing solfege, Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do. That series of notes is called solfege. And it helps us sight read music. So if you place a piece of music in front of me, I could sing it on those syllables. And so these hand signs help us figure out what we're trying to sing. So do is very, very steady. It is the rock. Do is obviously it is the center of the key. And then we have re, and re can be either pointing up to mi or down to do. So it doesn't really pull either way. It just depends on what the melody is doing. Mi is very steady, as you can see. It kind of plateaus here. And fa, this is fa, and the reason that we do this for fa is because we're pointing down to mi. So fa will always have a tendency to drag down to mi. So if I did sol fa, you want to sing mi. There you go. So that is why we point down to fa, to remind us that we want to resolve down to mi. So fa points down to mi, and then we have sol. Sol is again very steady, so we have a very steady hand motion for that. Then la points down to sol as well, as you can see that, kind of the upside down U shape here. And then ti is pointing up to do. So we have ti. So that is what all of those hand signs mean. They help teach us where the notes in the scale tend to want to go. So do, re, mi, fa, mi, fa. You hear that pull to mi. Fa, sol, la, sol, la, sol, la. You hear that pull to sol, la, ti. Pulling T to do. So now you've learned a little bit of music theory with Sarah Lansert. So that is kind of a really quick rundown on the solfege hand symbols. I'm sure my teachers could have explained it a lot better than I could, but there you go. One day I have to teach people this one day. So there you go. So let us see here. What would be a really, really fun song to sing? I think what would be a really, really good song to sing. Let's see. So kind of going into sort of the older musicals that I love to sing. And you're welcome, Tadvis. I'm so glad that you were able to kind of get something from that. I don't know how many people know these hand signs, so sometimes I feel like everybody knows them, but then at the same time I'm like, oh wait, not everyone has studied music. So you might have not known that. And you know what? If you didn't, I'm glad that you learned something. That is being that my explanation was good enough. But I am glad that you learned something, Tadmus, and that you thought it was cool. So I'm a very big music theory nerd. So I love and I eat this stuff up. So I am so happy that you think it's cool as well. Yay. So let us do another really fun song from an older musical. Let's do some what is that? The King and I. Let's do some King and I, and let's do some Getting to Know You. I love this song so much. It's so great. Again, this is another awesome Julie Andrews sort of cover as well. So this is some Getting to Know You for from The King and I. Alrighty. I have clicked on it, and we shall begin. There we go. Let me start at the beginning. It's a very ancient saying, but a true and honest thought, that if you become a teacher, by your pupils will be taught. As a teacher I've been learning, you'll forgive me if I boast, and I've now become an expert on the subject I like most. Getting to know you. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you, getting to like you, getting to hope you that's Getting to Know You from the musical The King and I. And fun fact, we actually did a version of The King and I at my old community theater. And we did specifically kind of didn't really set it in Siam because we didn't like we had a bunch of kids that didn't fit the demographic, but we all wanted to sing The King and I. So it was an interesting thing where we just kind of like everybody was everything, and there was no real like necessary need to get the right get the right demographic because we were a community theater, and it was really, really awesome. And actually it was The King and I it was the very next musical that I ever did after the very first musical I ever did. And the very first musical I ever did was Scrooge. So Christmas was Scrooge. And then The King and I was coming up next, and I had no idea how auditions worked. So I did not get the part that I wanted, and I essentially was just in chorus, and that was totally fine with me. I was happy about that. But then I ended up staying a little bit late, and I ended up sitting in on a rehearsal that was directly after mine, and it was for Tup Tim. And if you don't know the character, she's the soprano. She sings all these like really high notes, and she's in love with somebody else other than the king. So that's kind of a big no-no in the musical. But she was singing all these high notes, and I thought that if I learned how to sing her song and sing it better than the person who was casted as Tup Tim, I would get casted to play Tup Tim. So that was how I thought auditions worked. I thought it was just an ongoing process. Like if someone did your job better than you got a chance to play the part. Obviously that's not how auditions worked. But it was The King and I, and me wanting to play Tup Tim, that made me look at my mom and say, hey, I want to be a singer. I need to get better at singing because I can't get better parts if I don't know how to sing like that. So I really, really have a big nostalgic gap for The King and I, because it was definitely that musical that made me realize that, hey, I needed to learn how to sing if I wanted to get any parts that I actually wanted other than chorus. So really, The King and I is very nostalgic for me. Getting to Know You, one of our all-time favorites. Oh, I'm glad I was able to sing one of your favorites. And yay. I am so happy to hear that. I am so happy. So let us see here. What is another good song that I could sing before I Ooh, okay. This is a good one. Okay, so I think, hold on, let me turn off this heater. I am burning up in here. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to wear a sweater and have my heater still on. But I did, and so now we're here. So I think a really good idea that I could sing right now would be I know my mom is watching tonight, so I think I want to sing to her some I Love You, a Bushel and a Peck. Oh wait, I don't want this version. Hold on. I'm like, why does this not sound like the version I know? There we go. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you, about you. I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do. Bushel and a peck, and it beats me all to heck, how I'll never tend the farm, 'cause I want you in my arms, about you. just a really fun Guys and Dolls song for my mom who is watching the stream. So I love you, Mom, a bushel and a peck, and thank you so much for supporting me all the time. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And I hope I support you as much as you need some supporting as well. So I love you, bushels and pecks. So it is 7:52, and I did promise that we would sing some holiday songs before the end of the stream. So let us do a couple of more holiday songs. So let's see here what I want to do. If you have a holiday song that you would like me to sing to help end the stream, please put that in the comment section. Otherwise, or in the chat box. And I will absolutely sing that one. If not, then I think I'm gonna do one of the more theatrical Christmas song. So I will wait to see if anybody has any Christmas suggestion that they would love to hear, whether it be Jingle Bell Rock Again or another one. It doesn't really matter, whichever Christmas or holiday song you would like to hear. Please put that in the chat box. Otherwise, I'm going to pick one. And John, it's hot because I'm here. You know, you sound like my little brother, John. My little brother always says stuff like that where he's like, oh, you know, I always say, oh, I'm hot. And he's like, it's okay, I'll leave. And I'm like, ha, ha, ha. This is very funny. Oh, my gosh. Very funny. So since I don't, oh, gosh, you're singing. Oh, oh, that's awesome. So Chauncey says, that their mom used to sing Bushel and a Peck to us. That's so cool, Chauncey. That's so awesome. I actually didn't hear Bushel and a Peck till my brother was actually in the musical Guys and Dolls. So it's kind of funny to be like, hey, you know, I like this song that everybody loves and everybody like loves to listen to is just, you know, it was a song that was first introduced to me by my brother because he was in the musical Guys and Dolls, and I ended up working the lights for him. So definitely a great song that I am going to be singing to my kids when I grow up. My mom and I sing it to each other now. So sometimes when I'll walk out the door, I'll be like, hey, Mom, I love you, a bushel and a peck. You bet your pretty neck I do. And then we'll leave. We used to sing, I say a little prayer for you forever and ever. We used to sing that to each other. So we have a bunch of songs that my mom and I sing to each other. We are a very musical relationship. So not seeing any particular particular Christmas or holiday song requests. So I am going to choose some of the most theatric of the holiday songs, and that's going to be some Eartha Kitt's Santa Baby to close out today's stream. So let's get it going, Santa Baby. Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby, a 54 convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year I could be just as good if you check off my Christmas list. Santa baby, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lot. I've been an angel all year, Santa baby, so hurry down that chimney tonight. Santa honey, one little thing I really do need, the deed to baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa cutie, and fill my stockings with some duplex and checks. Sign your X on the line, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany's. I really do believe in you. Let's see if you believe in me. Santa baby forgot to mention one little thing, the ring. And I don't mean on the phone, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. So hurry down the chimney tonight. So hurry down that chimney tonight. Oh my gosh, hello. No, I did not ask you to do that. Oh my goodness, my computer has a mind of its own. So that was some Santa Baby to close out today's stream of quarantine karaoke. I am so glad that I was able to sing a whole bunch of your favorite songs today. Honestly, they just caught my eye, so I think that was fate telling me that I needed to sing these songs. So I am super, super happy that I was able to sing some of your favorite songs tonight on stream. That honestly makes the stream a great stream for me, is when I can bring some joy and some happiness to your guys' faces. So I am so happy that I was able to sing some of your favorites. Yay! Yay! So if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, just a few quick announcements. So starting next week, which is, I believe that'll be like the 17th, I believe. Or no, wow, I am totally wrong. I don't know how to do math. So starting Monday, the 21st of December, Quarantine Karaoke will be moving back an hour. So we're going to be starting at 6 p.m. Pacific time instead of 7 p.m. Pacific time. I feel like that time worked a lot better for a lot of other people. And I know a couple of you requested that I moved the stream back the hour. So I might need to change it again starting up next school semester. But for the holiday break, I can absolutely move it back to 6 p.m. Pacific time. So next week, the 21st, is we're starting the stream back on the we're starting the stream back at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Also, December 24th, Christmas Eve, I am actually going to be doing a Christmas Carol stream. So if you all want to join me for that, I will be doing an entire stream, an entire hour of simply Christmas carols, fun holiday songs, exchanging some holiday stories. It'll be a really nice thing, I think, to do to rein in the holidays. So I need your help though, because I can either stream it from noon to 1 p.m. Pacific time, or I can do it at 8:30, 9 p.m. Pacific time. And I need to know if you guys, number one, if you want to have a Christmas Carol live stream, and if so, which one would you rather have? Which time would you rather have the stream start? Would you rather have the stream start at noon, or would you rather have it start at 8:30 or 9? The reason for the huge time difference is because I have a church job, and I will be doing 2 services live streamed as well on that Christmas Eve. So I need to make sure that I can get to my job. So there you go. So Goon Vicious, I do requests, so please put those requests in the chat box. I will be streaming again tomorrow, starting at 7 p.m. Pacific time. And I will be doing a whole bunch of pop songs. So Goon Vicious, so please put all of your requests in the chat box, Goon. It can be for musical theater, and I will add that to the list for next stream, or it can be for tomorrow's stream, which is pop songs. So we're doing a bunch of pop songs. or I stream on Wednesday. So that would be Wednesday starting at 7 p.m. Pacific time, and we're doing a whole bunch of Disney songs. So if you want to put any of your requests in the chat box, I will look them up and listen to them, and if I know them, I will sing them. So thank you so much, Goon Vicious. I hope to see you on tomorrow's stream, which is pop songs. So a bunch of pop songs tomorrow. It's Top Hits Tuesdays, starting at 7 p.m. Pacific time. And Tadmus has already said that she'd much rather have noon. So I can 100% do some noon. I will be adding more. I will be doing some more, taking requests on that. So, but I'm glad to hear that you guys, that you think that this Christmas Eve carols stream would be a good idea. Because I thought about it and I was like, I'm not sure if people will like it. But I'm glad to hear that you guys like it. So, so that is going to be the end of the stream. Oh my gosh, it's already past 8. I have another final to study for. Tomorrow's my last day of final, so when you see me tomorrow on my stream for pop songs, a bunch of quarantine karaoke pop songs, starting at 7 p.m., I will be free of the school semester. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. So I will be a free person. So, but that being said, thank you so much for joining me for the stream today, and I will see you all tomorrow starting at 7 p.m. Pacific time right here for a whole bunch of pop songs. So, thank you so much, Goon, for putting your requests in the chat box, and I will take a listen to them, and I hope to see you all tomorrow for quarantine karaoke. And thank you so much, Chancia, for putting your opinion in as well. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all tomorrow starting at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for a bunch of pop songs. All right. Oh my gosh. How do I do this? How do I work my stream? There it goes. Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have an awesome, safe rest of your evening, and I'll see you all tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific Time.